When would Africans, black people in quotes, stop coming to the UK or to the Western world? The UK precisely, because this video, I am doing it for a reason. Yes, and I will let you know as this content progresses. So why are there just Africans everywhere in the UK? Anywhere you look out, you would see black people in their numbers recently. The other day, I was going to work, night shift precisely. It's about 20 past 9. I got on a bus on my high street, a river precisely. Let's say they have about 40 people on that bus. I tell you what, 38 among the passengers were all blacks. Yes, of African origins. I couldn't say, I don't want to start saying or presuming they are from this country or that country, but they were all black migrants. Yes, where were they going at such time of the night when they were supposed to be in bed sleeping? It's about 9:20, 9:30. I asked myself this very question that day: where are all these people going? Do you know the answer I got? You yourself that got on this bus, where are you going at this very time of the night? And the response I give to myself was going to work. Therefore, these people are all going to work. The next day I worked, I experienced the same thing. A white person came on the bus when I was already on board. To be honest, the expression that guy made, because he just entered the bus, he looked, he saw all black people on the bus. He was scared in a way. I heard one of the black guys mutter, "Is he afraid of us or something? Bros, come in if you want to come in. Make this driver they go late." You know. So why are there many Africans, many blacks in the UK lately? What is happening? Are there no jobs in your country? Are there no, some of you claim that you are here for your study, your this, your that, you are working. Are your government not creating any job? How about universities? Don't you have universities in your country? I know my own country, Nigeria, we have so many universities. We have colleges of education, secondary schools. So why are all of you here? How exactly did you manage to move to the UK? Everywhere around, everywhere you look around, all black people, even the places they tag racist areas or towns, cities, black people have taken over. What is going on? Well, this very content is particularly not for the blacks. Yes, it's in response to some of the questions I've always received on my video in the comment section. A couple of videos that I made. Importantly, these videos were not even videos about telling people how to migrate to the UK. I remember one of the videos I made was about me touring a place they called Middlesbrough. Yes, a walking tour. I didn't say come to the UK, this is the way you come. Somebody came to fight me, and I'm sure that person is a British human person. Now, another video I made was also something not related to come to the UK. I still got the same troll on that very video. Somebody came to fight me. Don't tell people to come to this country. Don't you guys have a university in your country? Can't you people stay in your country? So many black people in this country taking over their job, taking over their benefits. Excuse me. This video is just to enlighten you a bit. Why there are so many black people in the UK. How did they come to the UK? Now, first and foremost, all these students you are seeing in the UK lately, they did not come to the UK here to get the visa to come. No. It is because of your gullible agents. They actually came because most of these education agents in the UK, even the British Council, they have them in Lagos. Yes, I went through them those years. They came to advertise their universities. They want students from Africa to come give them that huge amount of money because you, a citizen, an indigene, a local of this very country, don't pay school fees. Isn't it? Can you pay £5,000 school fees straight from your pocket or from your parents' pocket? No, you cannot. Can you pay 10,000? This set of migrants from Africa, they cost us £17,000, £15,000 yearly if they are doing 3 years program. If their tuition fee is like 10,000, they pay times 3. in a year, and they pay in total for them to be able to graduate. But for you, a local, if you are studying in the university, even though they give you loan, yeah, they fund your study, which you will in turn pay back by the time you graduate, isn't it? Unfortunately, some of you don't even want to work after graduation. Yes, and even while studying, the government still give you some grants. They give you some monthly allowances, isn't it? You don't pay from your pocket, and at the end of it, if you did not get a job, your government will be giving you something that is called job seekers allowance. Am I lying? I am educating you about something you don't know. By the time you put that rubbish comment on my comment section again, Amadio, I will fire you. You know. Anyway, I'm sorry about this, but I am actually burning. I screenshot this very comment. I don't know what happened. I couldn't find it because this happened in early July. And I replied this person with anger. Yes, though I usually sound polite, you know, sometimes I like to tell you something the opposite way, but politely. Look at my reply to one of these persons that actually said black people should stop coming here. They don't. I know most of you studying here must have faced with that question. Are there no universities in your country? I've been asked in the past. So I replied this young man, because he said, when would black people stop coming to the UK? I said, they would definitely stop coming to Britain the moment the university agents from the British Council stop going to their countries to lure them to come to Britain. Moreover, the visas they got to come to the UK were also issued to them by the British ambassadors in their home countries. They did not come to the UK to collect the visa. Rather, the ambassadors over there, they issued them this visa, having committed, paid their tuition deposit. After showing evidence that they can fend, sponsor themselves, you know, feeding accommodation for themselves and for their families, the British, whatever high commission in their home countries, issued them visas to come to the UK. This is how they moved to the UK. They didn't come to the UK already to collect this visa. So, are you learning? Am I educating you rightly before you make that another stupid comment on my comment section? I went on to tell this person that they issued them visas to come to this very country because they needed their money so badly to keep the British economy flourishing. How about the British workforce? Look at the example I cited at the beginning. As at 9:30, 9:20 p.m., a bus is crowded. 99% or 100% of the passengers on the bus, the two buses I entered the first and second day I went for my shift, were all blacks. Where were they going at that point in time?
There's a lot of foreign people working in the hospitals because they want to work. The trouble is as well, a lot of the English don't want to work. They just want to sit there and claim benefits. It's too easy. You know what I mean? I've worked all my life in the building trade and I've grafted all my life. And that's how I've been brought up. But a lot of them, they just don't want to work.
We're all going to work to make money so that you that is always writing rubbish comment on my comment section would have that benefit you get every week, every month from the sweat of these people you look down on. You were asking questions, why are they here? What are they doing here? Taking your job. But as at that time, they were on the buses, rushing to jobs, rushing to work. You, a local, you are already at the pub, dancing, drinking away your life and whatsoever. Sorry, I am not being mean, but I am telling you the real truth. This is what happens. So you learn to respect people, appreciate the work they do to help you get your benefits every month as usual. So I went on to say, how about the British workforce? With that immigrants taking up most of the jobs, the locals, you, the local, hardly do. Paying high taxes from working overtime. Yes, most of us work overtime. This act of benevolence by the immigrants is something worth appreciating by you, long-mouthed person that knows how to write rubbish comments on my comment section. You should appreciate these people for always working to put food on your table. Okay, yes, they work overtime. At least their tax contributions keep the benefit system in Britain ongoing. Do not also forget that most of these African countries never begged the Britain for colonization. Yes, the British people imposed themselves on these African people. If you do not know, if you do not know, the Britain actually colonized about 17 countries in Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Zambia, Uganda, a whole lot of them that I cannot even count, including Egypt. You know, though Egypt, South Africa is also among them. You can just list them out in the comment section. About 17 African countries were colonized by the British people. You know, so as at that time, the Britain, they ruled these African countries. They have 30% of whatever these African countries had in the past. Even right now, some of these Western worlds, like France, they are still making drives. Some of these African countries, the Francophone countries, just name them. Senegal might be among one of these countries. And I think Cameroon, or just name those Francophone countries, please. So I concluded by saying human beings expire, but all our possessions remain. Live and let's live. No one goes to eternal rest with Britain. This was my reply to this person. You see, I wish I had that comment, or I might go back to my videos to find this. So some of you who were born and bred in Britain, as citizens, you may have not traveled far and wide. Everywhere you have traveled might have been places around the Western world. Yes, you don't know so much about Africa. This is why where I was working then, someone just walked up to the notice board and wrote, "This month's country is Africa." Imagine that. And I wiped it and wrote, "Africa is not a country, but a continent with 54 countries, 54 different countries of the world." You know, so a lot of you need to travel to understand people better. Yes, traveling is part of education. Yes, you guys are the English people. You guys made this expression and we learned it. So we travel to also get more educated. You could also visit our countries. Come to my country, Nigeria. You would definitely love it. Go to Ghana, go to all these African countries. You will embrace nature in its natural setting, unadulterated nature. Trees and plants, flowers in their natural state. You could eat pure organic food, not processed, in their organic state. This is what you will get. So please learn about other people. It will help you a lot. Don't just see people and begin to, why are they here? Why are there no universities in their countries? You that have all these universities in your country, why are you not in school? Why are you even not working? Why are you earning benefits instead of working to put food on your table rather than depending on government benefits? We don't do that. Africans are rich people and they are very hardworking, I must tell you. No African man especially in my own country, we build a house from the grassroots, from buying a plot of land. You till the plot of land and then you start molding blocks and you erect your home from your own pocket, not mortgage. You know what mortgage is? Government pays no dime for you. You pay from your sweat. If you are buying a car, you buy it straight. Nothing like upfront payment or bit by bit contracts. We don't. Here in your country, even a wristwatch like this, they will ask you to pay by contract. You start paying bit by bit. A ring. We don't do it. Phone, you pay by contract. Nothing like that. This is why you should praise us, respect us for being hardworking. Yes, especially coming here to work and enable you enjoy this benefit you are enjoying. So respect us a lot. It is not easy. We are not here to take away anything from you. All those blacks you look at, or all of us blacks, okay, let me say about the 70% of Africans that you claimed trooped into this country, you see on the streets, they don't earn your benefits. Yes, they work, they pay their bills from A to Z. They don't have nothing from your government. Instead, they work hard to contribute the quotas here. So respect us, because even myself, I don't earn nothing from your government. Instead, I pay my tax. You know, so coming to my comment section to write rubbish. Sorry, I believe I've just answered your question as to why are we here? When are we going to leave your country? Yes, we would finally leave and stop coming when the workforce agents or the education agents from your country, Great Britain, stop going around to all these African countries to advertise their universities and promise them heaven on earth, even the ones they may not be able to fulfill when they arrive here. Okay, so this is when we will stop coming. I hope I've made it clear. Thank you so much for your time. Like this video if you haven't, and keep coming back for more. Bye for now.